Hello my fellow Rome 2 players, Zaript here with Russian Prince, hello!
Hello!
And we are actually in a finals of Sich Cup 2014 Rome category, and this is AllariH against Stradomski. Full VM finals. Russian Prince will be casting with delay, he is watching it on my stream, he will be joining us in the second game. And we will see Macedon against Arverni, and it is... someone is lagging, we can see it already clearly. It's slow motion. Easy 60 FPS on my screen. Okay, it seemed to be getting slightly better, but this is usually caused by some of the players or spectators having low frame rate, from what I can tell. My one is normal. But anyway, let's take a look at builds, which are very interesting because both players actually came through semifinals. Stradomski won 4-0 against Levelin, and AllariH, I believe, won 4-2 against Orgetorix.
Yes.
So, for Macedon, in the middle we see two Levi pikemen protecting Royal Peltas, which is general. Then we see three Sorg Swordsmen on one flank, Royal Peltas... two Royal Peltas and Royal Swordsmen on another, so right flank is definitely stronger, also supported by Thessalian Cavalry and Aspis Companion Cav. Then there is Thessalian on left flank and Aspis on left. So 4 cavalry units, and this is actually quite reminiscent of what we saw in a French tournament finals that we streamed, and semifinals. Huge emphasis on cheaper swordsmen, with couple of elite ones, and cavalry. We don't see a lot of skirmishes or pikes, nothing. In fact, we don't even see elephants. Both factions have non-elephant compositions, because none of them have elephants, obviously. Anyway, let's take a look at Stradomski, who have 2 Celtic Yas going forward. We'll try to skirmish down a little bit. Then there is Chosen Swordman, Levi Freeman. Actually, a lot of these Chosen Swordmen. Yes, a lot of them. And Levi Freeman. So, extremely cheap build, I would say. Supported by heavy horses, noble horse, Chosen Spearman, noble horse. I don't think he have a lot of aura here. I see one Orswan and another heavy horse. So, very cheap infantry in the middle. And we will see if it actually makes up for its cheap price. Like, I mean, if it's not routing. We can see some spectators already showing... this streamed on 2 channels, on channel of VM Clan as well. So if you prefer Russian commentary, you should go and take a look. But this slow-mo isn't particularly cool. So we can see... most of army of Stradomski actually fighting only one flank of AllariH army right now. This is a problem for AllariH, in my opinion, because his whole left flank not connecting, not taking part in a fight. But we can see that low morale already shows itself for Stradomski forces, his Levi Freeman routing. And from what I can tell, yes, Swordsman of AllariH doing just fine. His Thessalian Cavalry doing good in cavalry fight. Yeah, I'm looking around to see, yes, these 2 cavalry units. So, AllariH didn't manage to sneak any cavalry behind Stradomski, but it doesn't seem to be necessary. I think this is a build win for AllariH at this point. In straight engagement, and you see how nicely he avoids direct engagement with Orswan. He actually isolated them and just ignoring them, destroying cheaper forces first. So my initial reading was wrong. AllariH knew exactly what he's trying to do, and Stradomski did make a mistake. We can see that he is retreating, trying to regroup, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We can see how these Aspis companions, 140 on one cavalry, 210 kills on another. extremely strong unit against cheap swordsman, from what I can understand. But yeah, slow-mo makes reading this game a bit difficult. It's even possible that I will have to abandon game after this the match after this game, because it's quite possible that spectators causing the lag.
The interesting thing to notice is that the VM stream they forgot to switch screen. It's still the the screen they use for
unfortunate.
the breaks.
Yeah, I have the same problem sometimes. It's easy if you have two monitors, but it doesn't matter. It's like you have to get a habit of changing it. So let's take a look at last interesting fight here, this Oswan. I'll just zoom in. But in this match, it's really difficult to see who is who. We can see Sorok Swordsman. Yeah, 2 units of Sorok Swordsman, and there is Levi Pikeman trying to close up from other side, and they're actually in a pike formation. Let's take a look. Yeah. So Oswan. Actually, this pike's not very good at killing Oswan. I can see they poke a lot, but the men in this Oswan survive. And I'm not really showing you the whole battlefield because it's pretty much over from what I can tell. Another pikeman. It's interesting how AllariH managed to keep both of his pikemen alive. It's Levi pikeman. And yeah, we can see the field.
I just wish they would actually implement a feature which shows who is the one lagging in a game.
I wonder if you even can do it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's P2P, so it's
pretty much impossible.
More difficult, I guess.
Yeah. It can be on any side, host side, client side. Yeah, and there is not much to see at this point, but we can see that this build of AllariH, the build that somewhat, as I said already, resembles the French builds that we see not so long ago. We can see cavalry doing insanely good job. Yeah, it's 6 swordsmen, 2 of which elite, and at least 2 strong cavalry units. It's so reminiscent of these French builds. So reminiscent. And it worked quite well, especially in a direct engagement. And it was a very typical idea of having one flank way stronger than another to create that whirlpool type motion, and when you hope to delay fight on one flank and to push strong on another. And that build worked quite well against this very cheap chosen swordsman build and the chosen spearman build. These are cost-effective units from what I can tell, but I don't see... There is only 1, 2...
What happened to that one cavalry unit that got 1 kill?
It was destroyed by heavy horse, I believe. It was trying to flank
only
around.
1 kill?
Yeah.
Insane.
Anyway, we will see if we can get into game 2. Thank you guys for watching, and see you later.